Hello everybody, how y'all doing? Wanted to come in real quick because this probably looks crazy, but I have separated some of the braids that I'm going to redo today. So these two and these two I'm going to redo. And of course this is yarn that I use on this, on my hair, yarn. So I'm going to take these out. You know, you have to refresh braids. I've had this in my hair now for over a month, and I plan to keep it in there for another month, and then I'm going to take it out. But the very top fronts, and I've already done these, but these two and these two need to be refreshed, so I'm going to do that today, and I'm going to show you how I actually do it. I've done this before on camera, but I have new subscribers. Hi, Joy. Hi, Patricia Brown. I appreciate you all. So I have new subscribers, so I'm going to actually show them how I do these braids. Again, yarn braids, okay? So the first thing that I do, let me go ahead and, before I even do that, I like to separate my yarn first. So this is what I do. I separate the yarn and get I have two pieces. So I separate it, and then as you can see, I make it long enough. Let me just cut this so I can show you. Have my little dandy scissors here. So I separate it. And then this is one piece, but let me show you. Let me try to do this on camera so you can understand. One piece, put it together so that I have an edge like that. Then I'm going to get another piece, take the yarn, get another piece, and make it as long, equal to the piece that I already have in my hand. So I'm going to do that. Get another piece. And making it as long, so I'm going to cut it right there. Okay. Then I have them both. This is 4. See, this is 2 pieces, but I have them made into 4 pieces, and I'm going to show you why in a minute. So first things first, y'all know I couldn't even, when I braided this hair, my look, it was like this. This is how short it was, because I did a big chop. My hair was down here. Go look on my channel. And I cut it all off, and I wore my natural hair for almost a year. So I have to figure out where my hair is. Cut that. This is the braid. Now, people don't believe that this is, when they say, oh, your hair is so pretty, who did your hair? And I say, I did. And then they say, oh, and I say, and this is yarn. And they look like, this is yarn? Yes, this is yarn, because it looks just like, look at this, y'all. Okay, it looks just like hair that's braided in my head. So then I normally, you see how easy it is to unravel? Once you cut it right there, and then I take it down. I'm going to show you this whole process. Now, these 2 little pieces, you see I braided it 2 on one side, 2 on the other side. Okay, now when I braided, before I put my oils and stuff in there and actually grease the scalp, I take this fine tooth comb and I comb that gook out, because you know, people, if you braid your hair and you know it's braided up for a while, you know what's going to happen. You're going to get that little round circle, that ring around your braid, and that's just because you're not combing it. So I do that, and then after I do that, I take this. You can have any kind of oil you want. This is just coconut oil. This is grease. Okay, y'all? We call it grease. I take that and I separate and put it on my scalp, because yarn will dry your hair out. There's no moisture in yarn. So I do that, and I get that real good. But then I also go in with it's a moisturizer. So after I grease my scalp real good, y'all look, I'm telling you, my hair has grown twice as long as it was when I first put it in here, even more, because I'm telling you, my fingers were burning, they were cramping up, but now it's still bald head, but baby, it's growing. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm gonna put a moisturizer in it, and I just put, this is a coconut oil shea butter moisturizer. Okay, and I put it in the same thing. I just put a little portion. Let me speak clearly. Put a small portion in my coconut grease, right? So just wiping my hands dry. Clean. Now I'm gonna get close so you can see this process. Again, comb it. And sometimes I even, especially on the edges, let me show you what I go in with too. I go in with a little gel. Yeah, I'm squinting because I don't have my glasses on, but I go in with a little gel, especially on these edge pieces. And when I say a little, let me show you. A little. Okay, and get that in there real good. And I don't want any frizziness. I want everything to be smooth before I start braiding. All right. Here it is, y'all. Here it is. I'm going to start braiding. I take my fingers on the hair rather. Put the braid, look at my fingers, y'all. Under, where is it? Can't see it. Let me see. Okay. Under the hair. Wow, where is it? Okay. Wait a minute. Let's do this again. Let's try this again. Take my fingers, make this easier for you all to see. Put it under the braid, under the hair. It's under the hair. Look at the hair. Let me show you. It's under the hair. Then I kind of pull the hair down, because that hair is going to be my third piece, y'all, for a minute. Then I start braiding. I hope y'all seeing this good. See that third piece? Braiding. Still braiding. Now once I feel that third piece is getting, look, it ain't hardly got no more. That's when I start separating. Separate one from one side, and then catch that. Separate one from the other side, and then catch that. So the hair, my real hair, is sandwiched in between these two. Then what I do, I start braiding it. I hope you all getting a good look at this. Braiding. I'm going to do another one for you anyway. Braiding. Now, see, I'm going to braid it on down. And that's how I do my yarn braids. Get a little closer. Every now and then you want to pull it because you don't want it to get tangled. But it's so easy. No mess. Hair is not everywhere. I'm talking about the weave hair that you put the braiding hair. Oh, I've used that before too. What a headache. Okay? But no, not with the yarn. Okay? And I'm just going to stay on camera with this because I want you to see me braid this one all the way down. And then I'm going to show you how I knot it off. How y'all doing? Yeah, you know, I'm trying to make sure that I get everything in order because Monday, what's Monday? I start my new job on Monday, y'all. So I want to make sure my hair is done. I don't have to be worried about that. Again, I'm going to have this up for 1 more month and then I'm going to take it down because this is really growing my hair. Some parts even more than the sides, like the back is really growing. Some parts of the top really growing. So that's what I'm going to be doing for a minute, y'all. Okay? So just bear with me. I want to show you one all the way down, from the root to the tip, to the end rather. I want to show you one all the way down, and then I'll show you another one from the root, and then I'll just go off camera and braid it and show you again how I tie it out from at the end. Okay? But one of my subscribers asked, why do you use Joy? Why do you use yarn? And I was just telling her the different reasons why I use yarn. First of all, it's cheap. You know, I can get a big, huge spool of yarn and use it 2-3 times on my hair. And what is it? You know, it used to be $2 and something, but now I think it's like $4 or $5 something. But still, to do a whole head of hair for $5, that's still very cheap. So I get it to where I feel like, okay, this is a good length. It has to be equal to the other ones, and I kind of feel like once it get to a certain point on my chest, I know to stop. Okay. If you're not subscribed to my channel, why? Why not? Because you said, I don't know you, girl. Well, now we're getting to know each other. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would love to get to know you. And, you know, when people subscribe to my channel, we all have handles. You know, my handle is All Things Lisa W, but that's my name, Lisa Williams. So it's just at Lisa W. So people have handles, and I understand that. But when you become one of my subscribers, I like to get to know you. And how do you get to know somebody? You have to ask what their name is. When you meet somebody, in order for them to become your friend, you say, oh, what's your name? So I want to get to know you. So if you have a handle and you subscribe to my channel, can you please tell me what your first name is? If you don't mind. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But if you don't mind, please tell me what your first name is, so that when you comment, I know exactly who you are and I can address you by that first name. Okay? So it is where I feel like it needs to be. So now let me show you what I do. This one, show you real quick. I'm gonna make it clear so you can understand how I do this. So we got the 2, and then we have the other 2 on each side. So I take the 2 on each side. Look at me, y'all. And I tie it up one time. I tie it up another time. Then I drop one down and take the one that has the 2. Remember the one I sandwiched my hair into? Take that one, tie it up one time with the 1, tie it up another time. Again, here's the 2, and here's the 1, tie it up another time. And then just for good measure, I drop the 2 and take the single ones and tie them up one more time. One more time. 2. So then, and I'm gonna do it one more time for you. I'm just not gonna do the whole braiding process because we want to keep on watching all that. I cut it off. 1. And these are the single ones I'm cutting off. It don't matter what order you cut them in. You can cut the 2 at a time, 2, or you can cut the singles 1 at a time. And then here's the 2 together, 3. And this is how the end look. Yeah. And see the braid? Let me get close. You see the braid, okay? So we're going to do this again. Here is the other braid that I'm going to do. So let me take it out of here. I just combed it. Braided it. And y'all, I'm telling you, I told my daughter, I said, boy, I feel so accomplished over here. This house, I did everything. I washed all the clothes. I washed with these hands everything that I could wash. And then I had one load washed by one daughter, one load washed by another daughter. These are just clothes. But all of my undergarments and all that kind of thing, I wash those on my own, no matter what. And I'm telling you, when you're washing clothes, I told her this too. Where's my scissors? When you're washing clothes, remember my last video, I talked about how my mother, you know, we used to wash clothes in the tub. We washed clothes on the scrub board. So with these hands, I know how to get some clothes really clean. And a lot of times, when you're washing on your hands, the clothes get whiter and cleaner than they do if you put them in a washer. And I just noticed that. I mean, because you can really scrub everything about your clothes. You can scrub them real good. So I have washed sheets, whole sheet sets on my hand and hung them out on the porch, not over here, but in the, and I should have a video about them. Hung them out on the porch. They smell so fresh. They so clean. They're so white. So everything in here, and I'm going to show you later in this video, everything is done. So let me see where my hair stop at. I'm going to cut it right there. And I always give myself a little, it's just so funny. Every time I cut it off, that little, just sticking straight up, y'all. But I always give myself a little extra room because I don't ever want to accidentally cut my hair. And then, y'all see how it just unraveled when I touched at the bottom? It just unravels. Okay. Now, again, if there's going to be a little buildup, that little round circle will look like lint, grease, whatever it is. You want to get that out. And let me show you if you can see. See? You want to get that out. Okay? Make sure you get as much out as you can. That's good. Yeah, I can grip this stuff, honey. And it ain't no problem to grip it. So again, I'll go in. I want to put some oil on my scalp. And put some oil on my hair. Now, everybody do this different. When they do their braids, you know, you may braid your hair different. You may use a different oil. You may use a different product. That's okay. You do it your way, and I'll do it my way. Your way is not wrong, and my way is not wrong. It's just different, right? Okay. And then, again, here's that shea butter, coconut oil, and it's something else in it that's really good for you too, for your hair too. But it just keeps my hair, it's going to keep my hair moisturized. And then I'm going to go in with just a little of that because this is your edges. You want them to look real good. Okay. Then I'm going to make sure it's combed and sleek. It's not, that's just my oils and stuff in there, y'all. It's not a, okay. Alrighty, it is done. And now, y'all see this? You see how I'm telling you, it was so short. Look how long, well, it's not long, but look how much my hair has grown. Woo. Okay, now we're going to do this again. We're going to take this one, but I'm putting it, I'm doubling it. See? I'm going to do it that way. Cut that off. Bear with me, y'all. I'm going to cut that off. And then I'll let you see from one end to the next. Here's the two pieces. Let me show you. Okay? And then I folded it over here. Now, I'm going to get me another piece the same size as this. So I'm going to start from this end. And then I'll come back off. I'll come back after. I'm going to go and show you how I start and braid this from the root, and then I'll come back and show you me cutting it off, tying it off at the end again, okay? And then I'll do the other two off camera, and then I'll come back. How about that? Yeah, I know y'all want to just sit there and, wow, this is redundant. Well, it kind of is, but sometimes people need more. They need a good visual, and that's what I'm trying to give you, a good visual. So I put those two together. See? And now, again, I'm going to make sure it's real good right there. Then I'm going to take my braid, put it under there. It's under that hair. Take this side, and we're going to, and this side, I have my hair. Here's the third piece. And then we're going to start braiding. And it does not have to be tight, but it has to grip the hair so that it will, and they never come out. This hair never comes out. It never falls out. You know, like regular hair, because it had that slip on it, this never comes out. You have to cut it out. You know, you walk down the street, you see, I have done this a lot of times. Walk down the street and I see people's braids, it's hair braids on the street. Somebody lost a braid, and I don't know if they knew it or not. No, this is not done. This is not coming out. Okay, so again, here we go. I'm braiding. Let me show you this. Show you this little piece again. There's my hair. There's my hair. And it's getting too small, so what it's time for me to do, it's time for me to take one part of here, grab that, take another piece of the other side, grab that, sandwich those two pieces, sandwich that real hair into those, between those two pieces, and start holding it tight enough, because you don't want the hair to come out. Sandwich that hair in there and braid it. See? So I'm going to go ahead and braid it down, and then I'm going to come back when I'm at the bottom. Okay, I am back. I have braided it all the way down, just like this one. And let me show you. Here are the two pieces that I sandwiched my hair in between. Here are the two singles on each end. Let me tie those in a knot more than one time, twice. Drop one off. Tie the two pieces together with the one, twice. Drop that two pieces off and go back to your original single pieces and tie it 2 times. And I just do this because it's not going to unravel. This is not going to unravel no matter what. It's not going to unravel. See? So, and then I cut it off. See, so y'all cut that off. Cut that off, and then cut the, and then we have our braids. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the see how fresh it looks. See, and that just keeps your hair looking fresh. Now, at some point through this whole over 30 days that I've had these braids in, I did the back, the back line. The first 1, 2, 3, 4 in the back. I've done that. I've done these 3 at the top. So at some point, because your hair is growing, and then they, you know, just you know it's not going to fall out, but you don't want all that new growth up there. So then I take it out, do my comb method, comb that gunk off, and then do it back. And so at some point, almost all of these have been done over again, but it's easy because I keep it in the same. I don't have to part. I keep it in that same part. I just freshen the braid up. So this is these 2. Now I'm going to do these 2, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back and I am finished. I did this side and I did this side. Now look how fresh it looks. I'm trying to get close, y'all. See how fresh it looks? It looks like I did my hair all back over again. But it was just these two. So that's how I keep my yarn braids looking fresh. And so that is it. You know what? I don't want this video to be too long. I was going to show you all how I cleaned everything in here. But I'm going to include that in my Sunday video. So you have to... y'all, tell me where this came from, because it just came to my mind. Where it says, y'all come back now. You hear? Now, put in the comments, where did I get that from? Y'all come back now. You hear? Okay. But I'm going to go ahead and clean my hands. And y'all, I wanted to show y'all this before I left. These wipes, to me, they are a game changer. You know, wipes, makeup wipes and stuff cost so much money. I get this one is pineapple. This is a new one I'm opening now. But I get these from, my daughter hit me on to this. I get these from Burlington. This is peach. The one I just finished using out of this pack was watermelon. Y'all, then it's another one, and I think it's cucumber. But it comes in 4 big packages like this, and I promise you, I'm not lying. They smell so good. This says pineapple. Y'all, it smells like pineapple. The watermelon that I had smells like watermelon. And the best thing about it, not sponsored, the best thing about it, I think it's $5, $5.99 or something for all 4 of them. Now, y'all know how expensive wipes are, right? For all 4 of them. And then they smell good. And they work wonderfully when you're taking your makeup and your lipstick off, okay? So, Burlington is where I get mine all the time now. Okay. I'm going to end this video, and what I'm going to have to start doing now, because I have a job. Again, I said, if you look at me for the first time, you think I've never worked in my life. I've worked all my life. Okay, but I'm going to start putting me a bonnet on my head now when I lay down, because I don't want to have to keep on refreshing my hair. So the bonnet, it keep it in place. It keep that hair from messing up and moving. This is satin bonnet, so I'm going to have to start doing that from now on. Okay. Again, if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and do so. And for all my people who are subscribed, all the people who are members of my village, make sure your notifications are on, so that when I upload a video, it's posted in your notifications, let you know that, okay, Lisa has uploaded a video. Make sure you do that, please, because I don't want you to be missing out on my videos. Again, I will see you all Sunday, which is the day before Monday. And that day is what again, y'all? What? I didn't hear you. My first day at my new job. Have a good day, everybody. And do it on purpose. Bye now.